Let's make these buttery garlic breadsticks. We'll make these with half maida and half atta today. One thing to know as we keep replacing maida with any other alternate flours is that the bread is going to turn out slightly denser and the taste will keep changing. So we start by activating the yeast, 1 cup of water, a spoon of sugar and sprinkle on 2 teaspoons of yeast. We stir this up and cover for 5 minutes. This is how the yeast should look, all frothed up. 1.5 cups of whole wheat atta, 1 cup of maida for maintaining that bread-like texture. That's why I won't recommend a complete substitution with whole wheat atta because the texture will be different. I would recommend a slow substitution of proportion from maida to whole wheat atta slowly, and then you will know how the dough works. Half a teaspoon of salt and all the yeast mixture goes in. Then we knead. If it feels too sticky right now, you can add half a cup of atta or maida and a tablespoon of any neutral flavored oil. This dough will feel a little denser compared to the whole maida dough, and we continue kneading for a good 10 minutes. After kneading, it might feel a little sticky, but that's okay. We'll keep it for its first proofing. A few drops of oil and we keep it in a warm place for not more than 30 to 45 minutes. Now that it's doubled in volume, we punch it down slightly and then proceed to shape it. A different ingredient we'll be using to roll out this dough is makai atta. This is not corn flour. This is makai atta, which is used for makke ki roti. This will give it the crunch and will hold all the spices well to the bread. I'll divide this dough into 2. It's fine if it's sticky, and then dip it in the corn atta. We now roll this out to this thickness, cut it into half and then score it into sticks. Don't cut all the way through. We'll place this on a baking tray and continue with the other half. If you like the top to be extra crispy, you can sprinkle on some corn atta. Once it is proofed again, then it's ready to bake. We won't touch it, we'll directly bake. So we proof this for the second time, 30 to 45 minutes until doubled. This will bake in the middle rack with both rods on at 200 degrees. Bake this for exactly 5 minutes and take it out. We'll bake this for 5 minutes. It's not yet fully cooked through, and at this point we will apply a mixture of melted butter, herbs, garlic powder and black pepper. The amount of butter you use depends on how buttery you want your garlic bread to be, and the reason we put this on midway of baking is that the butter doesn't get absorbed in raw dough, neither when it is fully cooked. We apply it in the middle of baking so that it gets nicely absorbed till the center, and then we bake it for another maybe 10 minutes more till it gets fully browned on top. And this is how it looks.